Alrighty, folks. Joe from Feel Like Craps. I do feel like craps today. I hope you do too. We're going to be back on the monthly rollout series here. Try to make us another profitable visit to the craps table today. We're going to do the 2-hit regress and take some money back, or at least we're going to attempt to. $1,000 is our starting bankroll. We're going to trade those in, get some red chips so we can get started here. We'll take a whole rack section of black chips. Red chips, rather. We'll take black chips, but the casino won't give them to us yet. We'll baccarat the line. We'll start on the pass line for $10. Dice are out. And we'll start with a loss on the pass line. That'll be a 2-1-3 minus 10. We'll go right to the don't pass if the dice want to do that. And we'll lose a 1-6-7, of course, as only we can do. Back to the pass line. Here they are. We haven't even gotten anything on the board yet. 6-4-10. Big Ben, our best friend. We're going to start with 110. Inside. Dice are out looking for 2 hits. 4-1-5 is a $35 winner. We'll put it over here in the standby bin. Dice are out. 3-2-5 back to back. Another $35 winner. That's 70. We can go. With 70, we can do 66. So, there's 70. We're going to take 6 back to the rack. And they're going to set us up across for 66. 64 rather. 64 across. Dice are out. 6-4-10. It's a point hit. We're going to owe $1 for the casino. We'll get 20 on the buy bet upstairs. 10 for the line, 20 upstairs after we drop the $1. Take it back to the rack. We're on, and just for the record, the 4 and 10 always get buy bets if they're $10 or more with me. Dice are out. We're working on a come out. 6-3-9, Nina. Our point is 9. That is a $14 winner. Here they are. 4-1-5 Fever. That'll be $1 for 15. I'm going to take odds. We'll go behind the line for 10. Dice are out. 5-3-8, one more dot would have got us a lot, but we'll take the 15 for 1. Here they are. 4, 2, 6, easy 6. That'll be a buck for 15. We got to do something with this. Let's throw it in the cum. Dice are out. 6, 5, yo, 11. Winner in the cum. That one can come back to us. Dice are out. 5, 1 mixer. It's an easy 6. That's going to get paid. We'll trade in the white chip again for 3 reds. We'll take that off. We'll put 10 in the cum this time. Dice are out. 5, 3, 8. That's going to travel inside. That's going to be 15 bucks for 1. This is a kind of a mini road runner here, but you know what? We'll start pressing it. With that, and we'll do a horn. Horn high aces. Here they are. 3, 2, 5, the fever. That goes away, but we're going to get 21 upstairs. That's a $15 5. We'll keep that one. Dice are out. Hard 8, Bert and Ernie, the square pair. That'll bring that down, and we'll get paid on that. We'll leave it right in the cum. That'll count as our bet. 3 craps, that'll lose. The casino will take that one. We're not going to do anything else with that. I'll put the place bet back up on the 8. Dice are out. 6 the hard way. I'm going to bring that down and pay it. That'll be a $15 winner. Put that back up. Dice are out. 6, 2, 8. That's just great. That's going to be a $14 winner. We'll go in the field with that 10. And we got this to worry about too. We'll go odds on the 8. Dice are out. 5, 1 mixer. Loses in the field, wins upstairs. We'll take that one back. We're all set looking for that 9. There it is, 6, 3, 9, Nina. That'll be a winner chicken dinner. What are we at? We're at 15 there, so that's going to be 21 for the upstairs bet. And we're going to get paid on the line. 1 to 1 up front, 3 for 2 in the back. We're off to a pretty decent start. I would say let's trade that in. We'll take 4 green chips, stack them right back up in there. The dice gods have decided to allow this shooter to be a very good shooter, so we're going to play with it. Here we go. The 9 comes off. Everything up here is casino money, so we may as well work it. We're going to work the odds also. Dice are out. And 5-2, you're all through. So we get the line bet, but everything upstairs goes away. Give a little, take a little, you know? Everything clears, except the line bet, because it's a front line winner. And we got some white chips. We'll have a little insurance bet on our pass line. Dice are out. 3-1-4 at your door. Easy 4. The craps bet will go. The any crap will go away. $1.10 across. Looking good. We just lost a die, folks. There we go. Dice are out. Here we go. 6-4-10. Big Ben, our best friend. That doesn't help. Doesn't hurt. 6-2-8 helps. That'll be a $35 winner. We'll put it in the standby bin. Here they are. 5-4-9. $35 winner, and let's clear the board. We can now go across. There's our 70. We'll keep 6, and we'll go 64 across. This will come back to the casino. They will shift it into some red chips for us. And here we go. 5-3-8. Easy 8. That's just great. That'll be a 15-for-1 winner. Back to the rack she goes. Dice are out. Back to back. 5-3-8. We got a 4. We'll go behind the line on the 4. Dice are out. A 1-6 hit the bricks. Well, that was nice while it lasted. Quick shooter. Reset that puck. 10 on the line. Here they are. And there's that 4. That would have been nice a roll ago. 3-1-4. We're back on the 4 for the point. We'll get our setup back. 110 on the inside. 6-4-10. Big Ben. That doesn't help there, Big Ben. You're a couple rolls too early, and we're going to lose everything. 4-3-7. Another quick shooter. Bites the dust. Absolutely no help. 10 on the pass line. Dice are out. There's a 6-4-10. We'll do our usual 110 spread inside. Dice are out. 5, 4, 9, Nina. $35 winner. Put it in standby, looking for hit number 2. Hard 8, Bert and Ernie square pair. $35 winner, take them down, get the extra risk off the table. We'll keep $6 of this business and have them set us up across. We're all set. Dice are out. 5, 4, 9, Nina. That'll be $1 for 15. We'll keep that one. Dice are out. 4, 2, 6, inside lovin'. That's 15. We've hit inside numbers so far, so we'll press the insides with this one. Dice are out. 3 craps. 1, 2, 3. If I'm in the DC, that's for me. Hard 8 once again. Bert and Ernie. This time it'll be a $21 winner. Back to the casino she comes. Back to us, rather. Back to our rack she comes. Dice are out. 5, 4, 9, Nina. $1 will get us 15. And that's a presser. Oh, you know what? That was a 9. We had 15 on the 9, so it's 21. We're going to get another $6. All right. We are good. Dice are out. Here they come. And it's a 9 again. 5, 4, 9. 15 will be 21. We'll keep that one. Next one we'll do something with. Dice are out. That's a 2 craps. 1 spot, 1 dot. It'll get us a lot if we had a field bet in there. And a 9 again. 6, 3, 9 is $21. Or is it more? Nope, it's 21. I'm going to take this and press the outside. Dice are out. 3, 2, Fever 5. That'll be a $20 5. It'll pay $28. We'll take that. Thank you very much. Next one, we'll do some pressing. Dice are out. Yo, 11, 6, 5. Yo, 11. Pay the horn. 3 craps, pay the horn. And 3, 4 at your door. Casino takes it all. That was a good shooter, though. We really can't complain about that. We made some money on that one. That's for sure. Made back some of the losses from that one who didn't roll us anything before he 7'd out. Let's go with one more here. We'll go $10 on the line. Dice are out. 1, 6 on the come out. That's a come out 7 front line winner. We'll parlay that front line winner 7 into a $20 pass line bet. And we'll lose it on the 3 craps. That's just great. $10 line bet, and we're going to protect from a back-to-back craps number because we seem to roll them pretty well on come-outs. Dice are out. 639. We're on the 9 for the point. We're all set up. Dice are out. 6 the hard way. One of the 2 hits is complete. Dice are out. Looking for hit number 2, and it's a 5. 325 Fever. $70 winner. These guys are going to come down. We're going to take that. You know the drill, folks. We're going to get $6 back, and we're going 64 across on the casino's dime. Looking for some moolah. We're all set up, ready to go. Dice are out. Let's get that 9. Nope, let's get a 2-5. You're no longer alive. Quick hit. The casino gets to take back most of it, what it paid us. One more shooter here I think will be good. 538. Dice are out. 639. One of the 2 hits is complete. Here they come. 628 is a point hit and a winner upstairs. $35. We got 70 to play with. We'll take our 6. And our line bet at 1. We'll take that too. And we're going to work the come out courtesy of the casino. We always like it when those words come along when we're playing craps. Courtesy of the casino. We always like that. 64 goes across. We're on for the come out. I usually put the buy marker on the 10. I'll put it on the 4. It doesn't really matter. We're ready for the come out roll. Dice are out. 5-1 mixer. Our point is 6. Dice are out. And you got it, folks. That's the end. We're done. 617. That was a quick 7. The dice are starting to shift. So before long, they're going to start hitting us when we have our 110 out again. So you got to know when to hold them and know when to fold them. We'll send the puck back down. And let's count up. We're close there. That's 100, so there's 100. Let's see if we can get ourselves to 1,000 here. There's our 1,000. This guy's going to come back. All those guys go back. That's another 100, so we're looking good there. That'll be a black chip. and some minor red chip spoils and white chip spoils. That's going to be enough to color us up there. That's going to be enough to color us up there. $151 for 20 minutes of work. That's a good hourly rate. Just playing a random inside regression strategy on our monthly rollout series as it continues on for the month of March. We're going to take our weekly roll profits here and add this to them. There's a color up right away. Not quite enough to color up there, not quite enough to color up there, and not quite enough to color up there. Oh, there's a purple chip. Hey, where'd you come from? That's nice. $890 so far for the month of March in our monthly rollout series. Not too many videos in the monthly rollout series for March, but we're aiming to fix that. So we'll see you back again soon for another monthly rollout. Joe from Feel Like Craps here, everybody. I hope you enjoyed the video, and remember, I always feel like craps. I hope that you do too, or else why would you be here? Whenever we go to the casino, folks, it is never advisable to bet with money that you cannot afford to lose. Remember that. Until the next time, be well, stay safe, and I hope that every trip to that craps table sees those dice gods being forever and always in your favor.